welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Bridge and today we're going to go over Navasana, the boat posture. Tips to help you to master it or improve it. Okay, so Navasana is simply balancing on your sitting bones, bringing the legs straight and bringing the hands up in line with the shoulders, lifting the heart and holding this for 5 breaths. We do it 5 times, we lift our bodies. So what you find is a lot of people, when they get into this position, they find it challenging to balance on their sitting bone because usually they're not balancing on this part of their sitting bone, which is here. They're balancing more on the top part of their bottom of their glutes. So what happens, it causes them to round and the chest to round, which you want the chest to be more lifted. So the first thing you should do when you practice in this position, you just practice pointing the toes, lifting the chest, leaning back slightly and lifting here as you squeeze the lower belly. So first that's the balancing aspect. Just balance like that. And then you can see if you can leave the hands away and still keep the feet hovering off the mat, keeping the knees together, so you're adding strength. And start to do it from that position to work on mastering the straight-legged position. The next exercise you can do to strengthen the lower belly is really just lie down on your mat, point the toes, keep the legs together, raise the head off the mat, look towards your toes and squeeze your lower belly in and just keep it contracted and try to do this for 20 seconds. And then work on lifting the legs slightly while doing this, bringing the body slightly higher up. And that will really start to get strength here, strengthen the lower belly and strengthen the hip flexors to keep the leg up. And then from there you can take it further. Point the toes, keep the legs straight, interlace the fingers behind the back. Now this exercise we're going to show you, you're going to slightly round the back to hollow. That's just because you want to engage the lower belly while you draw the navel in. So you'll be rounding slightly, coming down, and then you're trying to lift the legs up. And you really ideally want to get your feet in line with your forehead while you're doing this. Prevent the elbows coming forward, keep the fingers interlaced, and keep the arms, elbows facing outwardly. And then you want to try to hold that for at least 10 seconds, work up to 20 seconds. Then, once you start to get that strength here, understanding the balance where you should be on your sitting bones, not on the buttocks, near the top of the buttocks, near the back, then you start to work on doing the posture with the legs straight with support. So you bring your hands down, you bend your knees and you straighten the legs, and that's your support. And you work on doing that for 20 seconds. And then coming down. Once you can do that, and all the other exercises, I'm sure you'll be able to come into the full boat posture and hold it for 5 breaths. Remember, if you keep the navel drawn in, which is very important, it protects the lower spine. If you don't, there's no protection on your lower spine. If you tilt your pelvis backwards, you won't be able to keep the leg up and you put the pressure on the lower spine. So it's really about strengthening the lower abdomen, engaging the bandhas and finding the right point on your sitting bones when you straighten the legs and try to keep the chest lifted. So, I hope you found that useful. My name is Kevin Bridge. That was Navasana, the boat posture. Please leave your comments, click the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And on that note, have a good day and remember, stay up, never down. I'm out. Namaste.